Choose Me is a simulation that essentially explores identities and the values connected to these identities. Throughout the simulation, the participants will have to defend these values, and they will find themselves in situations where they will clash with the goals that they are trying to achieve. 12 participants are selected, each with their own character and their own character traits. The main facilitator then proceeds to tell why they're gathered here today. The planet is about to explode, and there's very little time left to save it. The good news is there are escape pods ready to leave the Earth. But the bad news is there's not escape pods for everybody. It now becomes the task of the participants to negotiate their way to the other planet. Who will stay, who will go, who will ultimately survive. The participants can only leave in pairs, so the first round is about pairing up with somebody who matches your values. Some of the characters' values are diametrically opposed to each other, so it's a little more tricky than it first might seem. Eventually the partner finding round ends, and the pairs that are found together go to the side, while the others who haven't found anybody stays behind. In the next stage of the simulation, the pairs get together in a circle, and here they get to argue for which pair should be going to the planet first. The point is that the first pair coming to the planet are the ones setting the agenda for what is going to happen for the rest coming. So, as you can imagine, it will take a lot of negotiation both internally and in between the pairs to decide who is the most deserving or who makes the most sense to send first to the new planet. Eventually the discussion round ends and everybody is given a vote, and the pair with the most votes are then taken to the first escape pod. The initial pair are then given some instructions about what to do arriving on the new planet, and from there on a series of rounds will build up where more and more conflicts around the values that they are building the new society on will come to the forefront. Eventually the exercise doesn't so much become about how different we are, but how we can work together and overcome some of the immediate differences to build something new or even better. As with any other simulation, it's highly recommended to make a debriefing session at the end. Particularly in a simulation like this, where it's a lot about identities and values, it can open up for some very sensitive issues. Even though there is a fictional element to it that makes it a little distant from real life, it's still very, very important to be sure that the participants you're working with are ready for the experience. If you're doubting whether they are or not, it's better not to try to do a simulation like this.